Hey, good morning, everybody. It's your boy Michael Henderson, New Grow Wellness, and back to Car Ride Chronicles. That's what we're going to call this series, Car Ride Chronicles. Um, Another yoga philosophy. It is as we close out the month of October, the month of the ultimate combination, yoga and bodybuilding. So there is another philosophy in yoga, and it has to do with a breath work. But it's called polishing the mirror, right? Polishing your mirror, right? And this breath work is amazing. I'm not going to show you the breath work at the moment, but we're going to talk about the philosophy behind it. Polishing the mirror, right? It sounds familiar. It almost reminds me of Michael Jackson's, one of his numerous famous songs, Man in the Mirror, right? What does it mean? I mean, just by hearing it, something should pop up into your head, right? But we often see ourselves, we're looking at ourselves in a dirty, foggy, fingerprinted mirror, right? Imagine, especially ladies, imagine you're getting ready to go out for date night or spend time with the girlfriends, whatever. And you're getting your makeup, your hair right, you're doing it all right, you're getting your clothes, your outfit going, but your mirror is all dirty, it's spotty, the reflection's bad, might have some cracks in it. The reflection of what you see of yourself is going to be distorted. It's going to be off. It's going to be lackluster. It's going to be dim, right? Which then in turn doesn't make you feel good about yourself, right? So in the form of yoga, polishing your mirror, right? What do you see? What is reflected to you through your practice, right? What is reflected to you through your practice of yoga, but also your practice in the gym, right? You're sore from a workout. What does that mean to you? What is reflected to you from that? Does that automatically mean that it's a good workout, that you were sore? Generally speaking, that's going to come from people who are new to exercising with weights and people who maybe have trained but took a lot of time off, or you try a new technique, a new intensity technique, a new programming technique, a new exercise. Those are usually adequate reasons to be sore, right? Maybe some of you are former athletes, right? I would remember going from football season, after 9 games or whatever we played, you're in shape, so you think you are. But then you go to wrestling or basketball. I was a wrestler, and you're like, I'm good, I'm in shape. Nah, you're not. You would do that first week or two of wrestling practice and you would be sore and it would be tiring and it would be taxing, right? Then you go from wrestling season and you're definitely in shape when you're done wrestling. And you go to track. And once again, I'm good. I don't need to worry about preseason cardio. I just got done wrestling. I'm great. I'm in good shape. I was in shape for wrestling, not for track. I was in shape for sprinting 400 meters, 200 meters, 100 meters, long distance, right? I wasn't in shape for that because it's a different modality. It's a different form of movement and exercise. It requires different, aerobic, anaerobic, right? More explosion, less explosion, more endurance and duration, less duration, right? So in fitness, a lot of times people look for that soreness. Oh, I wasn't sore today. It wasn't a good workout. No. Soreness can also be a reflection of being dehydrated, being inflamed, not enough sleep, lack of nutrition, right? That you don't want, right? And, another side of exercising, I obviously have trained so many people over the years, and people tend to shy away from things that are either hard for them or that they struggle with, and they usually go hand in hand, right? Obviously, I go back to stories about myself to speak to the experience that I have. My first ever bodybuilding show, I won the novice class. I won novice overall. And I placed an open. And seeing the photos of myself, the mirror, right? The whole prep for that first show, all I could see was the muscles in front of me. We call them vanity muscles because you can see them in the mirror. But what I couldn't see was my backside, my posterior chain, if you will, my hamstrings, my glutes, and my back, until I saw pictures. Right? This camera you're watching me on, this is a mirror, this is a reflection, right? Oh man, was I lean and in shape? Sure, but my back was underdeveloped. So I didn't know how to pose. I didn't know how to control the muscles. So that's what reflected to me in that whole next off season. I spent working on my backside, working on my posing, working on my glutes, my hamstrings, and the progression is there. The change is there. The evidence is there, right? So what is your mirror reflecting to you in life and fitness towards your goals, right? You get a scan with your coach, you feel like you've been kicking ass, and it doesn't mean that you haven't. The scan is reflecting to you. It's just telling you a reflection. It's telling you a story of what your body's doing at the moment. It's not there to tell you that you are failing at your goals. It's not there to tell you that you are doing something wrong. But it may reflect to you what you could be doing more of, or what you could be doing better, or what could be omitted and what could be added, right? That's why we have to keep our mirror polished, so that we're making sure that we're seeing a true and clear reflection of our efforts and our current status, right? If you're training and you have a goal in the back of your mind, you know, a lot of people have resets and day ones and resets and day ones. That's all fine. I'm not here to tell you not to have resets. But there tends to be not enough energy in the assessing and measuring, right? Are you assessing your progress? Are you looking into the mirror, and are you looking into a clean mirror? Or are you jaded by all the TikTok fitness trends and tips, or what your friend's doing for their nutrition or their exercise protocol, or this sales gimmick from this fitness gym or whatever? It's distorting your reflection. You're not getting a clear reflection of what's really going on, right? So a lot of times it comes down to just simple facts. Simple facts of how you choose to live your lifestyle and in which way you choose to assess and measure your progress. Polish your mirror, look at your true self, be thankful and admire your true self, love your true self, and from there it's only up, right? Your trajectory is only up from there. And remember, we're not athletes. We're not looking for results to be exponential, because what comes after that? Look at most ex-athletes. Then go to the pros, because they're the pros. We don't have to talk about us low-level people. When they retire and they are done with their career, do they look the same? Do they carry the same energy? No. That's the life of the athlete. Exponential, and then boom, right? It doesn't have to be that dramatic, obviously, but we're looking for lifestyle, right? Take your time getting there. Keep polishing your mirror. Keep polishing your mirror. And then when you get there, coast for the rest of your life, right? Keep that mirror clean. Keep the reflected images of yourself and your efforts, your goals. Keep it clean. Keep it polished. See your true self. See your true efforts. And I promise you, you'll get to your goal before you'll be living your goal for the rest of your life before you even know it. Polish that mirror, people.